Yo, back again for another live stream. Oh, making sure that worked. Yo, back again for another live stream. It's been a few days, but I want to play some Persona 4, so I decided to go live today. So let me do some setup. And then I'll get straight into the game because I don't want to waste too much time. So I caught myself setting everything up so I didn't have to waste too much time yapping. So surely I don't lag too much today. Knock on wood, no internet issues. Clueless. And I know since the last time I went live I got some new followers, so thank you for that. Just setting up the game. I have so much crap open. Making sure everything is set up and ready to go. And then I think I'm ready to start stream. Pursuit of Golden. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. And then I need to put chat. Actually, can you even see chat? I thought I did the overlay right, but I don't think I did. Oh, I did it right. Wow, I actually did something right for the first time. Transition, and I think we're ready to go. Awesome. I do need to pull up YouTube chat though, because I can't see it. I noticed that whenever I don't stream for a few days, my YouTube chat, which I normally had pulled up, just disappears. And I don't know why it does that. I guess just another glitch of streaming on YouTube. Good soldiers follow orders. Oh man, the Clone Wars brain rot is real. Although it's not really brain rot, it's really good. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about Clone Wars, but I've been enjoying watching it. I feel like this is a story I probably wouldn't have understood too much as a kid, so I'm glad I got into it how I did. Also, I need to tell me if the game and stuff is too loud, because I definitely can't hear. I know I changed my volume since I played this game, although it doesn't seem too loud. I think I could probably bump it up a little bit. I understood it playing as a kid. I just have a better understanding of the themes and more of the heavy stuff now. I definitely appreciate it back then as well, though. But yeah, I can't imagine really understanding the whole plot line and how dark it is if you're like 7 or 8. I mean, I know that it's technically for older kids, but like, I still feel like a lot of that would have flew over my head back then. But that's just me, so. I do think you have to be older to get a greater appreciation of certain medias. But it doesn't mean that younger audiences can't enjoy it. I mean, there's a reason that it ran for 7 seasons. Oops. Not too many kids shows can say that these days, really. Well, any with such a strong narrative focus anyways. Clone Wars helped me to just heavy themes even when I was like 9 years old. I mean, you did take 3 movies and 2 seasons to realize clones were clones. Unless I misunderstood what you said back then. Well, I didn't realize they were actual clones, if that makes sense, but I guess that does sorta would explain why they're called clones. I feel like sometimes I can be quite literal about stuff. And it probably doesn't help either. And I forgot what I was doing. It's been a few days since I last played. Helped me to understand some harsh IRL stuff. Well, in that case, then yeah, I sort of get that, because obviously some kids had to go through some difficult things. Obviously not like an intergalactic space war, but like these are things that are important to learn. And I guess the younger the better in some instances. I forgot what I was doing. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm pretty sure there's a club that I can go to. Wait, y'all didn't take part in the intergalactic space war. I mean, I was sheltered and taught some not so good things, but I've heard of far worse. Yeah. I wouldn't say I was super sheltered, but looking at things now that I'm older, I realize a lot more than I did when I was younger. But that's just part of growing. I don't remember what I was doing. I'm pretty sure Dachi's at the little convenient supermarket, so maybe I'll go there. I don't even remember if I sold my stuff, but I think I did. Let's go to the department store because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be there. Yeah. I guess I might as well get his social link out of the way. I don't know if I'll max it or not. Probably not. Also, why is my model acting weird? There we go. Yeah, he looks very busy standing in the middle of a grocery store. I can't say I really would go out my way to hang out with this dude. I still think he's kind of, But I don't really want to spoil anything because I don't know if people who haven't played this game are watching or not. Well, I know Teapot hasn't played Persona 4, but Baha has, so. Again, I'm not gonna max everyone's social skills unless I remember to do so. But yeah, if I remember something, I'm gonna do it. I'd wanted to go live yesterday, but I was working on my next YouTube video. So I figured I would stream today, and then I'll probably finish my video tomorrow. At least that's the plan anyways. I still kind of feel behind for Inktober. I have the OC down, but I still haven't really came up with too many ideas on what I wanted to draw. So I kind of need to do research on that as well. I never did say my any video stuff did any video stuff today, but I got a lot of chores done. So happy to have some energy again. I'm glad. Shouldn't have to deal with this heat for too much longer, although it's still going to be hot here for the next 2 weeks. But then it should actually finally cool down a bit. Which is nice, because when I stream, of course, my PC gets hot. And I feel like that sometimes makes me a little, I guess, groggy. And my window is open all day. Oof, it's still too humid for that down here. It's still almost like 100. It's supposed to cool down, but by cool down I mean like feeling like 90 instead of 100. But that's September in Texas for you. Nah, I'm not gonna snitch on him. I don't believe in snitching.
静かな街を脅かす暴走行為を誇らしげに見せつける少年たち。そのリーダー格の一人が突然カメラに向かって襲いかかった。てめえら何しに来た。
Uh-oh, here he is.
この声偽物じゃねえぞ俺ら。あいつまだやってんのか。
お父さん知り合い？
まあ仕事の知り合いだな。辰巳幹事。喧嘩が得意でたかだか中3でこの辺の暴走族を占めてた問題児だ。けど確か高校受かって今はどっか通ってんじゃなかったか。せっかく顔にぼかしかかってんのに丸分かりだな。おいこいつ実家が老舗の。
I remember liking his character a lot as well. Although there really isn't anyone in the main cast that I hate in P4. I think everyone's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Well, this game's pretty much telling you that the next part of the story is about to begin because another one of our characters is starting to show up. I sure hope I did enough farming. Also, is the game audio too loud? I did turn it up a little bit because I think it was kind of low. At least that's what OBS was showing. But obviously I don't really know how it sounds like as a viewer. It's pretty low. Okay, I can turn it up again. Well, this period of the game is kind of quiet, so I won't really be able to tell until I get to the next part of the game. I was checking into Mousy stream. She saw Shadow and said he needed to find the Latinas. Yeah, I watch TV because someone's gonna pop up for sure. Uh-oh. Although I don't really know how you could get high schooler out of that. He literally just looks like a dude. Should probably enable PAG since it's in your title. I thought I had it enabled, but you're free to do it if you feel like it. I would do it myself, but I don't really want to tap out a game since everything seems to be running so far. When I search for 7TV, it doesn't show up. Yeah, 17TV seem to be having problems yet again today. Emotes weren't popping up. I thought it was just on certain channels, but apparently I can't see them either. I don't know why. I don't know what the kids do for emotes these days. They're still obsessed with those cat emotes, although some of them are made with AI. Although some of them are funny, but I don't know. I don't really want to enable AI emotes in my chat, obviously. People still like Kuma emotes, but I don't think it's as much as they did before. People have AI emotes now. Most of the ones that I've seen were of those stupid AI cats. Which some of them are funny, I guess, but I don't know. That seems like something that'll get old very fast. While I do enjoy meme emotes, I feel like it gets away from using your own. At least that's my opinion. I don't really have any emotes that I made yet anyways, but I'm working on it. I want to at least draw some emotes, and maybe I'll commission the rest, but that's also down the road. If I were to ever make money off of streaming, it would go back to the stream. I would get better hardware. I would commission emotes and stuff. But I still want to try to make some emotes on my own, at least to see how it is. Also, I don't know why my model's freaking out. People will follow whatever is popular. They won't consider if they find it funny or not. Popular opinion is not always the correct one. I think people just don't care. Which whatever's going on in their lives. I don't want to turn into a preacher. I mean, if it's an AI stupid meme, then I guess that's okay. But like if it's an AI book or drawing or video game like this, obviously that's a problem. But yeah, there's a lot of talented emotes and emote artists. I will say the AI seems a bit, I don't know, not lazy. I don't know how to describe it, I guess. Yeah, people don't care. Their life is stressful as is. Everyone has the luxury to be a nerd like me. I think nerd culture is actually quite popular, but I think it's a problem when people don't consider where their media comes from or who it impacts. But I guess in their own life, they're not really concerned with that. I'm just gonna say the same thing. Media literacy is something that I'm going to talk about a bit in my next video. I voiced like half of it already, but I wanted to stream, so I'll continue working on it tomorrow, most likely. That way I should have it up by Thursday. Let's check the TV again, because I don't think I can do anything else. Folks lack empathy, unfortunately. I will say, since COVID, I think people just lose a lot of patience with each other. But that's just my opinion. Everyone seems a lot meaner. People have always been into instant gratification, and I can't really fault them because I have my moments too. But at least I try to be mindful about what I consume and how I consume it. But at the end of the day, people are going to enjoy what they want. Our inhibitor chips are malfunctioning. Funny that you mentioned that. I put follow your instincts, not your impulses in my Discord status for myself to remind me to be mindful. I'm gonna answer neither. I already spoke my piece about how I feel about chipping, especially now that I'm an adult. So, yeah. If you're expecting me to go for any specific pairing, then again, this is the wrong stream. I'm not gonna really repeat myself, because I already said it like multiple times already. It also helps to have that face in— oh yeah, I already read that. My bad. I feel like the lack of media literacy is why movies and shows just don't hit as well as they used to. Of course, I'm not really a film writer in any sort of concept, but I think as someone who likes to look at a bunch of different art, it's something that I noticed and a trend that I think is quite troubling. Marvel humor does have its time and place, but it doesn't need to be in every Marvel movie. Like the latest X-Men movie, I think, not the Ren that just came out, like Logan. It didn't have too much humor, but the humor that was there wasn't too bad. And Spider-Man's supposed to be a bit of a lighthearted story, so I don't necessarily mind the humor there either. But I definitely don't think that Disney writes it too well. Even watching Night at the Museum, it had its moments that I thought were going to be undercut by a joke, but it took itself seriously sometimes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this part. Clueless, that's a man. Surely a man. Modern culture seems to think being open about your emotions is cringe, so writers make fun of all the serious moments. I think, again, it's a time and a place thing. I do think that sometimes people take themselves too seriously. But in the same breath, I think it's important to be mindful of serious moments. I definitely think that there's some movies that take themselves way too seriously. But being able to know the difference is something that is lacking in a lot of writing these days. Well, the way that Avatar does it, yeah, I think it did the best. In terms of Marvel, I still think Spider-Man has the better writing. Because he isn't supposed to be a character that's too serious. He's supposed to be nerdy and goofy. That's what makes him Spider-Man, anyways. I feel like Superman and DC tend to do serious stuff a bit better. Unfortunately, the DC movies have been kinda lacking, so I'm curious about the new Batman. Surely they don't mess that up, but I don't see that happening. DC seems to be more consistent in terms of writing. But in classic Disney fashion, anything it touches dies, so not surprising that Marvel and Star Wars are going through a bit of a rough patch. At least with some series, anyways. I thought my doorbell went off, but it was the game. It does sound like a doorbell, I guess. All I will say is that if you never played Persona 4, appearances aren't everything. I'm mostly avoiding watching the game. I don't want to talk too much about spoilers. Because again, like I said, not everyone has seen this game or played it before. And my controller turned off. I think that's like that for a lot of viewers. Unfortunately, a lot of streamers and JRPGs avoid it for that reason.
山野さんに直接対応してたのお母さんだし
As far as what, things not appearing what they seem, I feel like that's pretty common in JRPGs.
今度も母親じゃなくて
At least in Final Fantasy, it definitely is.
それじゃあ動機が本当に意味わかんないじゃん
It's why it's so infuriating when people complain about these games being woke. It's like you didn't listen to the game. Like Persona, well, isn't exactly the most progressive series out there. There's definitely a lot of gender non-conforming people, and people that you could argue are probably on the spectrum somewhere. Also, the story is about challenging your beliefs and staying true to what you believe in, so...
方がよくない何か気になることないかとか怖いけどさ
For my message above that, hard for me to get into story games unless I'm playing them myself anyway. Yeah. It doesn't help that some people just are impatient with stories.
言われてみると怪しい匂うなんか匂う気がする
匂うってクマかよお前はけど実際何かつかめるかもよよし張り込みしてみようぜ漢字と染め物店の両方絶対犯人に先越されたくないしなというわけなんで天城携帯番号を教えてみない
ちょっとあんたまさかそれが狙い
Like, I know I probably can't talk about attention span, because I'm often changing subjects and doing stuff all over the place, but like, I think it is nice to sit down and enjoy a game or a show or whatnot. Like, playing Persona feels like watching TV, most of the time. Everyone I know is always on their phone.
思い出した今日
There's an attention span epidemic that can't be denied. I think everyone knows, but no one knows what to do about it exactly.
じゃあ明日ね
I think for some people, they can't necessarily not be on their phone because they rely on it for work or school.
ワクワクしてきた
So it's kind of hard to break away from that. At least in my case, I don't use my phone to work, but I do technically use it a lot for doing projects. Like for the thumbnails and graphics that I make, I do it on my phone. At least most of them. I think that most people understand that phones are ruining their attention span, but I don't know if they're willing to do anything about it. But that's another whole issue about work-life balance. I know I need to do these things on my phone because, to be honest, it's hard for me to get certain things done. I don't like that I'm addicted to my phone. I don't think there's too much else I can do right now. There's ways to get around that, but people just need to put the effort, but that's none of my business. Don't want to be an art show or critic. I think it goes both ways. You can't really tell someone what to do. But like, I don't think most people are like that by choice.
何の約束なんだろう
I think it's by design, more likely.
顔見知りって感じじゃなかったよねそのあたりは自分が考えますに
I got addicted to Twitter again lately. It's not the worst, but I don't see bad stuff there. I can't stand Twitter. I'm actually literally considering closing my account. There's just too much hateful stuff on there. But I'm talking about that in my video, so I don't really want to rant too much about it.
ごめん待たせちゃったかない
や俺も今来たとこだ
It's not the worst, I don't... Oh, I just read it. Sometimes chat is delayed and I see the message twice for some reason.
とにかくさ
I don't know why that is.
やっちゃうよ
それじゃあ二手に分かれよう漢字実行犯と
I think that other than like Twitch or Discord, I guess the social media that I spend the most time on is like YouTube. But like I don't really see that as an addiction since I'm learning how to do stuff to improve my design work or art or streaming. I think that's just an extension and I'm learning something. Let's go with GA. If I'm given the option to pick her, I will.
ユキコが花村とセットか不安だな。
I don't know why people check for the For You page. Just don't open it and just look at your following.
行くよ花村。
俺と里中がペアだな。
Well, sometimes even looking at my following, I still don't see everyone that I follow, if that makes sense.
じゃあバレないように。俺ら
But even then, you still can see hateful stuff, even if that's not what you follow.
必要ないっしょ。
So it isn't exactly that easy.
どうするよ。あの二人大丈夫かな。
Unfortunately, I had a pretty negative experience lately.
それじゃあ私たちは染め物屋さんね。行こうか。
But let's be clear, I don't think I want to support someone whose website is literally panning for that hateful type of content.
お待たせ。
I don't know, I don't really get the benefit of using Twitter as much these days,
お店の方はどこに。
which was kind of why I stopped using it to begin with.
そのまま何もなければいいけど犯人来るかな。
But I will explain myself in due time. I suppose it depends on who you follow and what they repost. It's not necessarily what people post, it's ads as well. I've gone through, and now that Twitter's gonna get rid of their whole block feature, it really makes me not want to use that website anymore. I don't see ads on there. My ad blocker stopped working. Although I probably shouldn't say ad blocker since I'm streaming on YouTube right now. It's the stupidest thing ever. It's just gonna make a bad website already worse, but again, I talk about that in my next video.
ならちゃんと見てないとね。もし本当に来たらちょっと怖いけど私も捕まえるの協力する。みんなに助けてもらったのに自分だけ何もできないなんて嫌だから。それに
I don't necessarily blame the individual for being addicted to social media. It's definitely these companies,
ごめんね。
because they're doing that by design.
なんか緊張してるみたい。
If people felt that other hobbies were accessible, they probably wouldn't be online as much.
そういうのなかった。
But to be honest, doing a lot of hobbies just costs too much money and time, stuff that most people don't have.
あなたや花村君と一緒が一番楽しいみたい。私も
Doing enough to work and not necessarily feel like you're getting ahead. Just typing things on my mind as I go, then posting them all at once in a blog post. Or are you talking about Twitter? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't get the pointers of Twitter. I mean, one of the only reasons I was on the website was for art. And there's still some talented artists there, of course, but I don't know. I don't feel compelled to want to support that website anymore.
どう見ても俺ら不審人物だな。
Even just for promotional purposes, it just doesn't feel worthwhile.
妙 どの辺が？
どの辺ってなんて言ったらいいか。
Not to mention I get a bunch of DMs from spammers and bots, which is also not fun to deal with.
二人どうなってるかな。
さあ、案外あいつ天城のことを口説いてたり。
I think it's just the dopamine of seeing likes on my
ちょ
tweets,
っと違うでしょ。第一
but it's starting to be less exciting.
興味ないしね。っていうか、彼ってもしかしてユキコのことを気に入ってんの？
いや、それはどうでしょうか。俺らあんまりそういう話しないからな。
うわ、露骨に怪しい。本当はなんか知ってんでしょ。
いや、ほんと知らないって。付き合いもまだ長くないしさ。
おこら、何してんだお前ら。
Now, of all the social media, I will say I feel like YouTube is the most fulfilling as far as being able to learn stuff. I mean, I guess tweets have their place, but I don't really care if it's not about art or about people that I enjoy following. I don't really care what anyone else has to say. But on YouTube, it feels a lot different, because I feel like people have more of an opportunity to explain their points of view on things. YouTube and Pinterest are my beloveds. They have their flaws, but I don't feel as dirty using them exactly. I'm thinking about posting some short videos on Pinterest. I started to, but I stopped because Pinterest decided to flag my account. I was able to get it back, but I've been kind of scared to post anything else on there. But that's probably a me issue. I just don't want to lose all my 10,000 images. I'm not even sure why I was suspended the first time anyways. I get binging too much YouTube. I want to replace my YouTube addiction with books. I would read more, but I think I'm more glued to art at this point. I haven't been reading as much manga as I used to. I've been streaming, of course, and working on videos, and that's more than enough for me right now. I feel like whenever I get to research a different topic, I feel more informed, and I enjoy learning new stuff.
今すぐうせねえと閉めんぞ。キュッと閉めんぞ。
なんでそうなるんだ。
マジやんぞ俺ら。
Oh shit. I feel like my mind's I swear chat's messing up for some reason. I feel like my mind's flashing more when I do a lot of reading, not just taking in visual stuff all the time. I do enjoy reading, I just don't immediately have as much time to do it. I figure if it's between reading manga or working on something, I'd rather do that instead. But that's just me. I would like to get some art books. But again, if I don't want to look at the screen, then I just do traditional art. I started working on my marker review video. I already even have a drawing plan that I wanted to color, so after I work on this next video, I think I'll get started on that, and I hope to have that video up by the weekend, hopefully. While digital is fun to learn, I feel like traditional is still is important as far as getting away from the screen. But I will say though, for art hobbies and hobbies of that nature, it can be kind of expensive to get into, which I talked about previously. A lot of hobbies are either expensive or time-consuming for some folks. Although reading doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. If you have a library, but not everyone does.
ぎですけど。ごめんね、遅くに。幹事君、家にいないんだって。
Oh.
旅館のちょっとした用のついでに染め物屋さんに電話してみたの。それでね、幹事君のお母さんと話したんだけど、幹事君どこかへ出かけちゃってそのまま帰ってきてないみたいなの。よくあることだってお母さんが言ってたけど、どう思う？
I think I have been looking at more at visual stuff since I wanted to learn more about design. I kind of want to get better at graphic design, because like if I could make some little extra money on that, that could go towards streaming as well. You know, I've seen a bunch of artists on Twitch and YouTube, obviously. I don't really see too much content for graphic designers. That could be something fun to get into, amongst the laundry list of other projects that I want to do, but obviously don't have time to do. I've always been of the mind to save up for one pricey thing that will last over buying cheaper things that will ultimately be more money over time. Unfortunately, my dad didn't think the same way and made bad decisions growing up. I think that's, again, sort of learned behavior. Obviously, I can't speak for your father, but, like, I know people who have similar means of thinking that. But traditional art doesn't have to be pricey. You can still make good art with just a simple pencil and a sketchbook or paper, or even lined paper. But if you do want to learn other mediums, then yeah, it can get a little pricey. But not too much, I think. But it depends on how comfortable you feel with spending. And obviously I can't judge what people spend their money on. That's their business, not mine. He's impulsive reminder of how I don't want to be. He's just stressed constantly and has a hard time relaxing. I can relate to the last part. Although I think my anxiety's gotten a lot better since I started making content, ironically enough. But some stuff happened in his past influenced the that. Bro. Yeah, I get that as well. I think at the end of this stream I might want to raid someone, although it probably won't do too well. I'd been scared to do it since I only had like a few people watching me. But I kind of do want to raid someone after today's stream. I don't know who. I know an important part about Twitch is I need to talk to other streamers, or at least I guess see what they're doing. The other day I was scrolling looking at smaller streamers. Do you have any friends who stream around this time? The only streamer that I really talk to is you, Teapot. I don't really mess with anyone else. I don't really... It's weird. I like watching people, but interacting, I shut off. Like, I watch Peacock's videos, I'm in her Discord, but, like, I'm too nervous to really say anything, which is stupid. Yeah, in terms of Twitch, I only really talk to you guys. There's other people that I watch, but, like, they don't either stream during my time, but I don't really consider them friends. I haven't been watching as much Twitch lately. Well, technically I have, but, like, I probably shouldn't bring that up here. I know a big weakness of mine is that I'm afraid to reach out to other people, at least content creators. Like, I don't want to be annoying. And I know they probably wouldn't see me that way, but like, I don't know. I don't want to be perceived as a clout chaser. Which is probably stupid to say. I looked it up. There's some graphic design videos out there, but pretty niche. Like, obviously we have the art category on Twitch, but like, I never seen anyone do graphic designs. I see a lot of people draw emotes and stuff. And obviously fan art. But like, I never seen anyone work on graphic design. The closest I've seen was like programming, but even then, it's still technically not the same as graphic design. It's just a random thought that I had. Obviously, I've seen people do music and fashion and makeup, but not graphic design. And I wonder why. Twitch seems like that place that gravitates towards like techie people. So it's surprising not to see that. Yeah, I don't know what I would even do for networking at this point. I don't know if I have the personality to do live content with someone else. I did some collabs, but that was the old me. I wouldn't be comfortable with that anymore. I would have a very limited time if I really wanted to work with someone. Like, if it were a video, then yeah, I'd have more time, but like, stream scheduling with stuff would be difficult to do. And that's purely on me not being able to start stream earlier. I have a limited social battery and health, so live killers are understandable. There's a lot to think about when it comes to streaming. Choose 2023, so I was desperate to network with all these VTubers I was meeting, and I realized I'm forcing to go against my nature, which isn't good. Yeah, I think a lot of networking is BS, but then again, in the art scene, it might be necessary sometimes to network, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's gotta be a middle ground somewhere. Like, I'm never gonna grow if I don't reach out to people. But like, I don't want it to be forceful either. I'm happy for the ones who do it and have fun, just not for me. Right? I get that. I feel like the whole network thinking thing is just so sad. Well, I mean, obviously it's important to know who you're working with or around, but like, I don't know. In terms of work too, it's less about what you know and who you know, which can be helpful. But sometimes it's not always, I guess, the easiest thing to accept, if that makes sense. I can't stop myself from seeing Mercedes-Benz logo on Yukiko's shirt. Honestly, it kind of fits this character, so I wouldn't be surprised. Intrusive thoughts.
お前にわかんないって言われると困るんだって。こんな世界とても闇雲になんて進めねえしさ。
I think that's probably what it is.
カンジ君のヒントがあるといいかも。そしたらクマ
That makes the most sense.
を考え指名してるカンジ君のことがよくわかるようななんかない？
It's on MC's track as well,
なんかって言われてもな。
but you can't really see it
噂
here.
はよく聞くけど。
親しいってわけじゃないしね。
カンジ君
I like GA, she has her little pins on her jacket, that's cute.
そういうヒントが欲しいクマよ。
実際のカンジ君を知っている人に聞いてみればいいんじゃないかな。
Oh, now that we can actually go to the actual story. Part of why I'm not paying attention to stories because it's not in English. Probably to my benefit, so when I play myself I go in blind. Understandable. Like, I'm kind of talking over a lot of the story because I already played the game, so I know what happens. But, like, I don't want to be rude to viewers. But I only ever played this game in Japanese, so I didn't really want to do it in English. Although I'm sure the English version's fine. I really am debating what I want to play next. It'll still be a while before I play or beat Persona 4. I wanted to do horror games for October, but I'm not sure. I still don't really know any good horror games to play. And I don't really want to take too much time from drawing, because I do want to do some of Inktober. Like, maybe if I have extra time, I'll do some horror games, but I don't know. I probably could have planned it better if I'd spent more time towards that. Never for stories set in primarily in Japan to experience the original audio. I think watching a show set in Japan with a English dub is weird. Yeah, I agree. I think I did play Persona 5 once in English, but I think all of my other playthroughs were in Japanese. I don't watch people who watch shows in 2x speed. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos in 2x speed. It depends on what it is. Let's buy a drink. Let's buy them all. Ooh. Free drink. Let's get the other one here. You do get special things if you buy all the different drinks. There's a little kid that I need to look for. That sounded weird. YouTube videos make sense. I just think watching a show or a movie at 2x speed is ruining it, then like why I watch it at this point. I'm sure people have their reasons. I'm not here to judge them for it. Do I have enough money for gear? Because if so, I can buy GA's next weapon. Guess I thought I didn't have enough money for it. I might have to sell something though. Actually, no, it's kind of a waste. I better wait. Let's save. So basically what I'm saying is I'm superior and everyone should be like me. If you're speedrunning, watching something, are you really enjoying it? I know people have limited time, so I get that, but I don't know. Just watch a little at a time. People could also be speed watching something if they've seen it plenty of times. And one thing I learned is that if you rewatch something a lot of the time, it can actually help with anxiety for the fact that you already know what's going to happen. That's an extra interesting little tidbit that I learned. I guess I get that, I guess, but also I wouldn't do that. I think there's a little kid that I'm missing. Oh, here he is. I think this is the kid. Oh wait, maybe not. I don't know who I'm supposed to be talking to. I can get a fortune, so I guess I can do that. When I rewatch something, I want to experience it for what it is so I can appreciate the work that went into it. I'm a nerd, so... Let's take the request. I might as well do it. Guess I do remember that this guy gave pretty good stuff early game. I don't have a lot of items to give people yet. But I know I will get more stuff. Sure, I'll give it to you. You have anything to say? No. Based. I think there's a time and place for enjoying certain things in media. Like, I get that. But I don't know. I can't really tell someone how to enjoy something. I remember that I felt like I had to be pressured to do some certain things at certain times. And I wasn't able to do the things that I really wanted to do. So even if I didn't really do anything else this year, I feel like I am able to set aside time to do the things that I want. I'm streaming because I want to, and I'm having fun. I don't anticipate doing it for money. Boy wearing a hat. I think I may have seen someone like him. Well, he's here somewhere. So I need to keep looking. I used to be bad at forcing myself to do stuff I didn't like just to feel like I wasn't being left out. Oh, it's less of feeling missing out. I think it's because I felt like I had to do these things, if that makes sense. Well, I guess it's still technically the same thing. I had an idea for a video, the freedom of missing out. I don't really remember what I'm supposed to be doing to continue the story. I think I just need to talk to everyone here. Boy wearing a hat. Yeah, surely it's a boy. Although I don't really feel like even saying that is a spoiler. Because people who played the game already know. And if you've seen any Persona 4 art, then you would know the truth anyways. So, that's just my 2 cents. Problem is, I don't know where they are. Let's go to the department store. Small boy wearing a hat. He's been around here. He was just here a little bit, but maybe he'll be here tomorrow. Well, I guess that game pretty much tells me I can't talk to them yet. Guess you followed you here without you noticing.
この前掛け確か神社で見かけたことあるような。え、葉っぱで回復？え、私たちに協力？
マジかよ。見返りに金を
I swear, whenever I have been streaming for a while, my webcam acts stupid. But it's probably because of it being not super expensive. It like overheats and then my model freaks out. And then I have to reset everything so it doesn't look weird.
でも考えてみたら警備の人とかにも見つからなかったってことだよね。私たちの後つけてきたんだ。
My streams might be scuffed, but like I said, I'm having fun doing it. So, it's more than worth it. Oh, and I also saw that Pit Fighter followed me earlier, which was pretty cool of him.
捕まえたりするのはかわいそう。悪さをするようには見えないし。ねえ、あなたはどう思う？
I didn't even know he knew that I streamed. But maybe he saw the little notification in Discord or something. It's up the fox.
それに思ったんだけど、さっきの神社の話、回復っていうの、私たち本当に助かる話かもって思わない？
それってあっちの世界へ連れて行こうって話か？実は意外とありか？簡単に帰りそうもない。
PF is good company. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I agree. Can I go on the TV? He'll be able to figure it out. Oh, okay, I guess there's nothing to do. I can just go home. Because I'm pretty sure there ain't too much else I can do right now. Well, there's one area that I didn't check. He said shopping district though, so I'm not really sure there'll be anyone here. Every time I bring up a random obscure movie, it turns out he's seen it too. Honestly, that's not too surprising on a website like Twitch. Wait, boy in a hat. Okay, it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, so I have to skip a day because I can't talk to him now. Cats are awesome. It doesn't seem like I had any dropped frames today, which I'm glad. Of course, as soon as I say that, it's gonna F. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to do. Although, maybe there's someone's social link that I could probably max. Sports Club. I didn't think they were doing Sports Club today. I don't think there's too much else that I can expand now because I did everything. So I guess I might as well just go home. In-game anyways. I also haven't been able to do the drop in-game either. I don't know why. Oh, wait, she has a... I guess I might as well do it. Technically, I myself am an only child, although I'm pretty sure I might have a half-sister somewhere. Don't know where she is, but that's a little too personal. Only child on this side of the family, and my relatives, cousins. But they're busy with their own life, so I figured I'd take the time to do the things that I want to do instead of waiting for things to happen. I'm pretty sure my camera... Oh. I thought for sure my camera turned off. I need to figure out why it's overheating. I wonder if it's OBS or something that I need to change, or... I don't know.
Yo!
Persona 4 music is always such a vibe. Oh yeah, the test. I'm pretty sure I got one of the answers wrong. No, I don't want to do the practice because I have to continue the story. And honestly, for some reason, I just can't care about this character for any reason. I need to go find that kid. I need to stop saying that in a way that sounds weird. But I guess the way that I like to play Persona is that I like to do the dungeon first and then max my social blinks. Because I feel like there's not really too much I can do. And there you are. I know that's probably not the most optimized way to play. And I know some people just do the dungeon like at the last moment possible, but I don't really like to do that either. I do feel like this part could have been voiced because it is kind of important to the story. Although I do know that this is an older game, so I can't necessarily fault them for not having voice acting. At least for all these parts.
よし、みんな集まったね。うん、行こう。
I got further into the story than I thought I would today. Like the last part was kind of important to Kanchi's character, but it wasn't voice acted. But this part is. I do want to do some farming at least before I end stream. Freddy's stories reminds me of Chopper from One Piece. And maybe the more that I think about it, that makes me like his character a bit more this time around.
にしてもあっちいな。これじゃまるで。
Oh boy. Yeah, I remember this place being a drug trip. Yeah, this was definitely one of the more interesting parts of the game. I think I'm already pretty prepared. So I guess I can just go. Although I probably won't go too far. Like, I don't think I'll finish this part of the story in this session. But like I said, I wanted to do it by a certain date, but like, it's Persona, so you don't really need to rush too much. So I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the time farming. Because I still need more money. And for whatever reason, I can't do my job. Unless I forgot to actually pick it.
おわちいちゃんカレーくわ
I missed.
敵は3台気合で乗り切るくわ
I didn't really want to do this, but like that's the only way to get the status off of him. And I got it back again anyway, so I guess it didn't really matter.
ゆきちゃんきれいくわ
I think it's different than Fear, so I don't think he's gonna run off, surely.
ちいちゃんさすが敵くわ
誰かこいつをお願い。
ゆきちゃん余裕の敵撃破だ
くそ倍返しだこいつを
敵は一体おばお
楽勝楽勝。
The music here is a vibe, that's for sure. And if I remember correctly, there is a boss that's kind of annoying here.
両国宅は 強い相手じゃない
Let me switch because this guy's kind of weak. Oh, I still didn't get to craft Jack Frost either. So hopefully I can level up and do that. Guess he's like my favorite creature in Persona. I'll keep watching, but I'm gonna lay down, getting pretty sleepy. I might not go down for too much longer. I had a protective day today. You should be proud.
いいよ
こいつを
倒さないか。
I have a feeling this might resist. Oh, it didn't.
よし。
Nice.
消えてしまいなさい。
If I do in stream, I'm probably gonna find someone to raid, because I do kind of want to try raiding for the first time. I don't know who's streaming in the Persona category. I'll have to check. Actually, I don't even know how to raid someone, to be honest. Do I get a new Persona, or do I want to... I should get this guy. Because he is decently a higher level.
レベルアップ。
シャドウがいるく敵3体気をつけるくわ
Oh, I can use Wind.
俺に行かせて
会心のヒットいちゃいけ陽介
頼むぜ
弱点にヒット
さあ
Magic is not working. I want more XP. Can I level up? No. I guess I feel like I've been level 14 for like a while. Even with all the farming that I did, I don't think I leveled up much at all.
敵2体今なら先制できるかな。
こいつを
敵残り2体かな。
ペルソナ
敵2体。
なんかチャンスだよ。よーしおしまいよ。
I need more XP. Oh, I'm level 16 now. So I guess I can go and craft my Jack Frost.
大丈夫か。
Am I gonna waste a thing to leave the dungeon? Of course, because I really want this persona. Let's go back to the entrance. Yo, I can craft him now, so I'm gonna go do it. How long have I been streaming? Hour and a half.
もう帰れない人魚姫。淡へと帰る。リトルマーメイド。違うよ。
I can make my Jack Frost now. Yippee! You see, silly little guy. Increases foe defense. I think I'd rather have more magic. Then again, a D-spell could also be pretty useful. Yes, give him to me, he's silly. He's my favorite, he's so cute. He'll be in my party for quite a while. Look at him. And he's already pretty strong since I leveled up the social links for him, so yeah, that's all I really wanted to do here. I don't quite want to end yet, so I guess I'll go a few more floors. And it'll give me a chance to form some more.
ゲゲシャドウいる。
Oh man.
襲われたクマ。敵は3体クマ。ユウスケ PG 早く手当てを。
悪いな。
ユキさんがだいぶあれな感じクマ。
勝負。
敵ダウン。調子いいユウスケ。敵ダウン。いいユウスケ。
Let's heal. Oh, that's nice. I like it when one of my characters just gets continuously hit. And she's throwing away money. Can't leave these two alone, they're literally at the least amount of health. Oh my god. I really don't want to die. Her panic should be wearing off soon. I need to get the panic off. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely need to do a lot of farming if this is gonna keep happening. Let's just get the luck. I wanna go upstairs, yes, Shay.
敵は3台はやはんぎに持つね。すごいぞシェフ。ザクにヒット。
俺に行く。
敵が
Let's just get the key. Lovely. Oh, a golden hand.
こっち見るコメ。
Skill. Oh man. I think I'm gonna miss again. Don't you dare run away. I'm gonna keep using ice. Oh my god. I don't care if I use all my SP. I want to kill this thing. Awesome. I get all that money and experience. That's why killing those hands are important. Lovely. Actually, I do think I'm gonna end stream, but let me get to the next floor and then save, and then I guess I'll just call it a night. But even though it's not the super longest stream, I did have a lot of fun. I need to find a place to, for someone to raid, because I do want to try that. Let's go back to the beginning. I didn't go too far. But I do want to end stream. Well, it might take me a minute to find someone that I want to raid. I don't even know how to raid. Like, I have to figure out how to do that. So I should probably figure that out. Um... I need to put up Twitch. Twitch. Remove. Add a window capture. Twitch. I don't know what I'm doing. Which is a common trend here. Persona 4 Golden. I would rather prefer to raid someone who's playing Persona. There's a few people playing some cute VTubers. Not too many people, of course, but like, it's still a fun game. I still don't know how to raid someone, so I should probably look that up. How to raid on Twitch. /raid, name of the channel you wish to raid. It seems pretty easy enough. I have a cute model, so I think I know who I want to raid. So I'm gonna set up the raid. And yeah, I got a little bit further in P4 Golden. I want to do more streams this week, hopefully. But tomorrow I think I'm gonna work on my video, so I probably won't stream again until Thursday, maybe. But I had fun. Don't really have too much else to say. So I think I'm gonna send a raid. And hopefully this works. Or I'm gonna look like an idiot. But I found a cute VTuber that I also want to raid. Because I like her model. And she's playing Persona 4, so... So, I guess... It's been created. I guess I hit go raid now. So I guess doing this would also end my YouTube stream.